All right, today is Tuesday, December 1st. Today was the first day I've driven my truck in probably 2 weeks. And when I got in it today, I drove into town to pick my sister up from school, and on the way home, it started missing real bad. So we're gonna do a power balance test and see which cylinder it is, and then we'll figure out what's going on from there. Okay, so we got the truck running here. I'm gonna start on cylinder number 1 and work down this bank, and we'll do a power balance test. I'm just gonna pull the spark plug wires off, see what happens. Cylinder number 1 is good. You can hear it slow down. So we pulled number 5 spark plug wire, and it didn't make any difference. So we're going to investigate that a little farther, but I'll show you how the power balance test went on that cylinder. Made no difference in RPM. So I went and pulled the spark plug wire off of number 5. That'd be the first thing we check. And well, it was arcing and sparking everywhere. Well, it is in fact burnt to shit. And if you look closer here, you can see it's cracked apart, and the spark plug never was getting any spark. So we're gonna see if we can't find another spark plug wire laying around somewhere and throw that one on there, and hopefully it runs better. So I found me another set of spark plug wires. I'll find one that fits, but while I was in there, I thought I'd take some spark plugs out and see what they look like. This one is out of number 1, which was running fine before, and this one was number 3. We can see that it's gotten a little bit hotter, I guess, and these are old spark plugs anyways. They probably need to be replaced, but not too much difference, so we're going to go ahead and put them back. Alright, so I went and got a pretty yellow one that doesn't match any of the rest of my blue spark plug wires. We got it put on. We're going to fire it up and see if it misses anymore. We'll do another power balance test when I get it started again. So after doing a second power balance test, after we replaced that spark plug wire that was burnt, cylinder was at number 5, still isn't contributing to the engine very much, so we're going to have to look into that a little bit farther. When I put those spark plugs back in, I switched them, so number 1 is now number 3, and the miss stayed in cylinder number 3. But I also noticed, I took a water bottle and sprayed the headers. Number 3 stays cold, and if this engine's still hot enough, I'll show you what I'm talking about. So I got this squirt bottle, and if we spray number 1, it burns right off. If we spray number 5, sorry, it'll sit there before it boils off. Number 3 is the same way, it just burns right off. But number 5 is still wet. I don't know if you can see the shine. Yeah. So we're back out in the shop today. I decided to pull the valve covers off and see if the valves needed lashed. So that's what we're in the middle of doing right now. I figured out that on cylinders number 5 and 8 I do have spark, but they are not firing. So I've already done the first half of the valve lash. You can see I've got 2 intake, 4 and 8 exhaust, and then all of these on this side I've got marked. I've already done. So I'm going to rotate the engine 360 degrees and then do the rest of them. I'll have to put new valve cover gaskets on, so we'll get all that taken care of, and then we'll see what happens tomorrow. So since the last time I've talked to y'all, I finished lashing the valves. I put my valve covers back on. I found a PCV valve. I got that all hooked up right now. I did another power balance test. Number 8 quit missing, but number 5 is still a little weak, so we'll have to look into that farther. But I don't have a compression tester or any other way to without tearing it apart even farther. The valves weren't real far out of adjustment, but it needed done. It was getting a little noisy. So we got that all taken care of. She runs on 7 cylinders now instead of 6, so y'all have a Merry Christmas.